Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some player props I like on Prizepicks for the NBA slate on Friday, November the 18th. Now, as per usual, on Fridays, we got a big slate. I think we have 11 total games tonight, so there is going to be a lot of props to choose from. Recording this video around 12 o'clock Eastern time on Friday, and there's already a ton of props available. I got 3 picks I like. Taking a first look at this board. We're going to talk through these 3 plays like we always do, guys. We're going to share why I like them. Before we do get started with the breakdown of the picks, though, please hit that like button down below if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you are new to Prizepicks, check them out. Look at the bottom of the screen. You can sign up with promo code NOAH. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you do sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code. I want to mention that since it is Friday, during the NFL season, Prizepicks runs a promo called Flex Friday, where basically there is some sort of payout boost or promo that they do on flex plays. And for today, your first flex play that you enter after 10:30 a.m. Eastern time is risk-free up to $20. So basically, if you want to take the picks I give out in this video, do a flex play with just those picks, you put $20 on it. Even if we lose, you'll get that $20 back in promo funds on Saturday. But you can take a look at this, promo that Prizepicks is running. Make sure to read the fine print down here so you see everything that the promo requires. But if you guys are not playing on Prizepicks yet, you definitely want to take advantage of these type of promotions. They run these every Friday, or they're going to be running these every Friday during NFL season. They're also doing other promos throughout the week. They have Taco Tuesday that they do. So get over to Prizepicks, sign up with promo code NOAH. Make sure to get that deposit bonus when you do sign up. But real quickly, before we talk through our plays for today, I do want to recap our plays from Thursday. So we gave out just 2 picks in Thursday's video. It was a short slate. It was only 3 games. But we took De'Aaron Fox over 31.5 points plus assists. That pick came through for us. Fox had a really good game. I think he went well over his line. I think he finished with like 35 or 36 points plus assists. And then we took Trey Jones over 7 assists. And I felt really good about that Trey Jones bet. He only finished with 4 assists, but his line got bumped up to 7.5. Also, Keldon Johnson got ruled out before the game started, so that might have even been a boost for Trey Jones. I think his line did get bumped after that news came out. So we were definitely on the right side of that bet. But Trey Jones only had 4 assists last night. Just unfortunate because I did like that play quite a bit. Don't know how many potential assists he had in that game. I guess I could have looked at that, but it is what it is, man. We played light yesterday. Hopefully you guys played light. Normally on those small slates, I don't really go too crazy, but we got a big slate tonight, so we're going to get back to normal. 3 picks to give out in this video, guys. So let's start it off. We got 2 rebound props for today, and then we have a points, rebounds, and assist prop. So for rebounds, I want to talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo. 11 rebounds is Giannis's projection for today. I think Giannis has a good chance to go over this, so I like Giannis to have more than 11 rebounds. Now, if you look over his last 5 games, he's only gone over this line in 3 out of 5 games. But on the season, he's gone over this line in 8 out of 11 games. There's only been 3 games this year of the 11 games he's played in where he hasn't had at least 11 rebounds. Obviously, 2 of those games were against Atlanta, 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds. Worth noting though, that game against Atlanta on November 14th, I'm pretty sure that was his first game back from injury. He did play only 27 minutes in that game, or excuse me, the game before that against Atlanta when he had 7 rebounds. He only played 27 minutes in that game, plus it was kind of a blowout. And then their game against Atlanta on November 14th, he played 31 minutes. That was his first game back from injury. He also fouled out in that game. And then there was another game earlier this year against Detroit where he played 32 minutes and only had 7 rebounds. Every other game, though, this season, Giannis has had at least 12 rebounds or more. So he's gone over this line in 8 out of 11 games. And this matchup, I think, is really good for rebounding. The Sixers this season have actually been pretty bad rebounding-wise. They're giving up a lot of rebounds overall. Their rebound percentage has been really bad as well. Giannis obviously is a really, really good rebounder. He leads the team in terms of rebound chances, averaging 18 rebound chances per game. Leads the team with 11.8 rebounds per game. So on the season, he's averaging over 11 rebounds per game. And like I said, the Sixers are a really bad rebounding team. So far this season, in terms of offensive rebound percentage, they have the worst offensive rebound percentage in the league. In terms of defensive rebound percentage, they're just outside the bottom 10 in defensive rebound percentage. And in terms of rebounding percentage in general, they are dead last in that category as well. On the other hand, the Bucks, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the league. The Bucks lead the league in rebound percentage. In terms of defensive rebound percentage, they have the 3rd best defensive rebound percentage. And in terms of offensive rebound percentage, they have the 6th best offensive rebound percentage. So basically, you have a very good rebounding team facing a very bad rebounding team. And if you look at Giannis's game log versus the Sixers, it's actually crazy. So I want to read just his last 13 games. He's had at least 11 rebounds or more in 13 straight games against the Sixers. Here are his rebounds, just over these last 13 games versus Philadelphia. 13, 14, 11, 16, 14, 16, 15, 17, 20, 14, 13, 16, 18. Those are his last 13 games, his rebounds over his last 13 games against the Sixers. For whatever reason, every time he plays Philadelphia, he just dominates on the boards. And it kind of makes sense because if you look at the stats, Philadelphia has been really bad rebounding this season. So I think Giannis can get us at least 11 rebounds today. He's historically been obviously one of the best rebounders in the league. He's always going to be under the basket to grab boards, and the Sixers this season have really struggled on the glass, which I think obviously sets up well for Giannis here. So 11 or more rebounds for Giannis. I like this. I think he can at least push this line. He can at least finish with 11, but hopefully he goes over, has 11, over 11. But then the next play that I like is going to be another rebound prop. Talk about Steven Adams. So 9.5 rebounds for Steven Adams. I also like the over here. And this is a really, really good rebounding matchup. The Thunder, throughout just the last few years have historically been a really bad rebounding team, and that's really nothing's changed this season. They just haven't been that good on the glass. They just really don't have any good, bigs. I mean, they have Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, Mike Muscala. They got, some nights they've had Poku playing center. Obviously, Poku is so undersized compared to a guy like Steven Adams. And Steven Adams, kind of similar to Giannis, he's one of the best rebounders in the league. I'm pretty sure he leads the league in offensive rebounds. Like, he's always getting putbacks. And so far this season, he leads the Grizzlies in rebound chances, 18.4 rebound chances per game, averaging 10.9 rebounds per game. So he's averaging almost 1.5 rebounds more than this line on the season. Now, obviously, there's a little bit of chance that maybe Steven Adams doesn't play like huge minutes here. Do they need his size in this matchup? Not really. So maybe he only plays like 25, 26 minutes. But I still think he can grab 10 boards in 25, 26 minutes against this Thunder team. And worth noting, his game log against the Thunder is really good. So his last 3 games against OKC since he was with the Grizzlies, he did play 2 games against OKC when he was on the Pelicans. Those 2 games he had 10 and 11 rebounds. But his last 3 games against OKC when he's been on the Grizzlies, 16 rebounds in 25 minutes for Steven Adams, 14 rebounds in 20 minutes, and then he had 1 game where he finished with 8 rebounds in 21 minutes. There's a chance he only plays like 24, 25 minutes. I don't see him playing massive minutes in this matchup just because they don't need his size in this matchup. This game could definitely go small. But I think whenever Adams is on the floor for the 24, 25 minutes he plays, he's going to be able to dominate on the glass. He should be able to get a lot of putbacks. OKC's just, they're not a good rebounding team. They're going to give up a lot of offensive boards. And we obviously know that Steven Adams, I think he actually is the best offensive rebounder in the league. He averages the most offensive rebounds per game, or at least he's up there. So really good rebounding matchup for Steven Adams. I think he's got a good chance to get 10-plus boards. His odds on DraftKings Sportsbook are pretty solid as well. Right now on DK Sportsbook, you can actually get, Steven Adams is over 9.5 rebounds is minus 135 on the over. So minus 135 on the over. Nice to see some good odds in our favor. Obviously on Prizepicks, you don't have to worry about juice. You can take any props. Doesn't matter what the juice is. You're getting the same payout regardless. So you want to find props that have really good odds because it doesn't impact the payout for you. So over 9.5 rebounds for Steven Adams. That'll be our second play for today. And then third and final pick, we're going to go back to a play that I took pretty recently, came through for us. Steph Curry, he had a huge game pretty recently. I know he had a huge game against Phoenix, against the Suns. And when we took his prop against the Cavs, he also had a good game then. I like his PRA once again, points, rebounds, and assists, 41.5. I'm going to be taking the over here. And if you look at Curry's last 5 games, he's obviously coming off that massive game against Phoenix. He had 65 points, rebounds, and assists. We took his PRA that day against Cleveland. He had a really good game, finished with 49 PRA. I know he's gone over this line in a lot of his games this season. I think I don't know the exact number. I think it's like 9 out of 14 games. Steph has at least 42 PRA. I guess I could have pulled it up real quick just to confirm. But there's been plenty of games, like over his last 5, he's gone over in 3 out of 5. But, looking at the San Antonio game, for one, that was just a massive blowout. The Warriors won that game by like almost 40 points. Steph only played 27 minutes. The game against Sacramento, he did have 27, 6, and 4. He played 37 minutes in that game. He came up just short. But against Phoenix, he had a 50-point game, went way over. Against Cleveland, he had 40 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He went over in that game. Against Sacramento, 47, 8, and 8. Against Orlando, he went over this line, 39, 9, and 3. He had a triple-double against Miami, 23, 13, and 13. So he went over in that game. Against Detroit, 32, 6, and 3. Came up just short. On that game, he lost by the hook. but then he had 31, 11, and 6 against Charlotte, went over, 33, 7, and 9, went over, 21, 7, and 8. Looks like he came up short that game. Came up just short against Sacramento, went for 33, 5, and 2. But then first 2 games of the season against Denver and the Lakers went over in those 2 games as well. So basically there's been like maybe 3 or 4 games out of 14 games this year where he's gone under this line. Every other game he's gone over. And so far this season, he's been averaging about, I want to say about 46 points, rebounds, and assists. He's averaging around 33 points per game, around 7 rebounds per game, and about 6.5 assists per game. Curry's just been doing everything for the Warriors this year. He's just been taking on a massive, massive role. His usage rate is sky high. This season, he's got a 29% usage rate, leads the team, or 30% usage rate actually, leads the team in terms of rebound chances and potential assists. Second on the team in potential assists per game. He's averaging 6.4 assists per game on 12.4 potential assists. And rebounding-wise, he's been a good rebounder this season. He's averaging 6.8 rebounds per game. He's actually second on the team in rebounds per game behind Kevon Looney. 10.6 rebound chances per game. Curry's one of these guys that when the ball goes up, when a shot goes up, he likes to run to the basket and try and grab the board because he's a guy that likes to push the pace. He wants the ball in his hands. So he's always running to the basket, grabbing rebounds. We know the ball's going to be in his hands a ton, so he's always going to have a chance to get assists. Obviously, he's an incredible scorer. And this is a really good matchup against the Knicks. So far this season in terms of pace, these teams have both been playing at a pretty fast pace. The Knicks are top 10 in pace, they're 10th, and the Warriors are playing at the fastest pace in the league. This game has the second highest total on the slate, 235 total. The Warriors are favored by 7.5 in this game, so is there a chance for blowout risk? I guess it's possible, but I think at this point, if the Warriors do blow anyone out, it's probably going to be because Curry is going off, because the Warriors just haven't been getting enough scoring from anyone else that they can really blow anyone out. I mean, I guess they could. Maybe this is the game that Klay Thompson finally gets going. Maybe Andrew Wiggins has a big scoring game. But I think if this game does wind up being a blowout, it's probably because Curry is just going nuts. So I think regardless, he's got a good chance to go over this line, even if somehow the Warriors do blow out the Knicks. But I think this game will stay close. It's got a massive total, should be played at a fast pace. And it's also worth noting that the Knicks, they give up a lot of three-point attempts, and obviously that's where Curry does a lot of his damage. So far this season in terms of three-point attempts allowed, three-pointers made, the Knicks are giving up nearly 40 three-pointers allowed per game, which is the most in the league. They're giving up 14.1 three-pointers made per game, which is second most in the league, only behind the Timberwolves. And in terms of three-point percentage, in terms of three-point percentage, I want to say three-point percentage has been pretty solid as well. They've been about middle of the pack, that category. But they're giving up a lot of three-pointers made and attempted. And obviously, we know Curry is just going to chuck from behind the arc. And this is a matchup where he should be able to get a lot of three-point attempts because of how the Knicks play their defense. They give up a lot of three-pointers. That sets up very well for a guy like Steph Curry. So I think really kind of all the boxes are checked here. It's going to be a fast-paced game, high total, should be a close game. The Knicks defense gives up a lot of threes, and that's where Curry does a lot of his damage. So really, 42 points, rebounds, assists for Curry. I think he's got a good chance to go over this. He could have another big scoring game. He could have a game where he gets 8 or 9 rebounds, 8 or 9 assists. We saw him have a triple-double against Miami. He's always got a chance to get you a triple-double just because of how much he's been rebounding and assisting this year. So I like this one quite a bit, over 41.5 PRA for Steph Curry. Also, this prop is juiced on DraftKings Sportsbook as well. I think it's minus 130 last time I checked for the PRA for Steph Curry. I'm going to pull it up one more time just to confirm that. But right now, over 41.5 points, rebounds, assists for Steph Curry. Slightly juiced on DK Sportsbook, minus 120 on the over. I like this play, though. Curry's been crazy good this year. It's a good matchup. It's a fast-paced game. He's got another good chance to have a really big game tonight. So these are going to be our 3 plays for today, guys. Giannis to have more than 11 rebounds, Steven Adams to have more than 9.5 rebounds, and Steph Curry to have more than 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Again, guys, if you want to play these 3 plays and do a flex play, you can put $20 on this, and even if we don't hit any of these picks, if we go 0 for 3 or 1 for 2, you'll still get that $20 back in promo funds tomorrow. Or you can do a power play. It's totally up to you. But remember, your first flex play that you place today on Friday is risk-free up to $20, assuming you haven't placed a flex play yet. If you've already placed a flex play, then that one is risk-free and not this one. It's your first flex play that you play on Friday after 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So Flex Friday, nice little promo that Prizepicks runs every Friday during NFL season. You want to take advantage of stuff like this. If you guys are not playing on Prizepicks yet, get signed up over there. Use promo code NOAH. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100. But best of luck tonight, guys. Thanks as always for watching the videos, for supporting the content. Appreciate you guys a ton. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And we will see you guys in the next video. Good luck tonight, guys. Peace.